evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Campbell's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the black. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, next, the Galaxy Warrior, Campbell.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side, a guy that'll be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want if you're the fast fighter is you want to relax a little bit, not go out and just shoot too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
Keep moving. Cover your head.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That punch nowhere close. Halfway through round number one. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm gonna bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's gonna try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's gonna have a guy in front of him.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Dragons' work rate in that last round served him well. Here we go. Round two is underway. He just missed that shot up top. Eddie, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Halfway through round number two. Campbell counters back. Oh! Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. movement to get away from those punches. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Blocks that punch. There it is! Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Campbell with a block punch. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving around the ring.
Oh, Nate Campbell stunned and staggered. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Good defensive skill. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Ten seconds to go in this third round. The Dragons' efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him. Facing off again to start another round in a fight in which they've introduced each other time and time again, swapping leather. Campbell counters back. Nate Campbell's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Nate Campbell's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Not able to land the uppercut. A fierce right hand by Nate Campbell. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him. Wow! Nate Campbell stunned and he is hurt. The Dragons doing really well on the outside. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Ten clicks of the talk. The Dragons doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Nate Campbell's learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn, and that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Customato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good defensive skill. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
This is some defense. Keep working the body.
Nate lands a counter.
He's tied.
Missed that uppercut. Campbell counters back. Nate Campbell starting to bleed from the nose. Able to cover up that gut. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. The Dragon's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Use your feet.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Boy, very sharp with his punches. He doesn't miss much.
He's like a scalpel right there. You know, he's making incisions here, there. He's really doing an operation.
Keep moving.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. The twists and turns and the nonstop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Good counter punch by Nate Campbell. Good job fighting from the outside. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Wow! Nate Campbell's in bad shape. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Dragon. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Dragon. Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Nate Campbell's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Good block. Nate blocks it. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Wow! Nate Campbell's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Keep your head moving.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Was just off the mark. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Campbell's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And
oh, and there you go. Nate Campbell's stunned, and he is hurt. Oh, Nate Campbell's on the canvas. He goes down. Our first knockdown of this fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. Dragon's your winner by unanimous decision. All 3 judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.